Lingo69 here. I'm just making a video response to Little Wolfism's video about morning offerings and devotional shrines. This is my shrine here, and I have on it various symbols of goddesses and gods that will change constantly or warp, and depending on the gods and the goddesses that have entered my life at the time. Most notably is the Virgin Mary and the Ocean, the Orisha, or the Loa, depending on the tradition. I work with Cenarian gods, Orisha, Cenarian Orisha, in my work, and they were also dubbed with Catholic saints or things like that. So when I do a devotion to her, I will light a votive candle and then say the rosaries once through as my devotion to her. I will also light a stick of incense in this urn, and maybe leave food offerings on this plate. Over here I have an image of Krishna from Hindu belief, and also the mala beads, on which I will say the Hare Krishna chant, mantra, not chant. I will say that once through, like one cycle of it. There's 108 of them, and sometimes I don't get through them all. I don't get through all the Hare Krishnas, or sometimes I don't get to say all the Hail Marys or whatnot. But I do try, and if I can't, I usually substitute it with something else, something personal from me to the God. I also have various other things, like a small voodoo spirit I created, symbolism from other things. But I'll also put things on here like jewelry and whatnot. Oops. And I'll ask the spirits of the gods to bless them. So when I go through, I'll start by sitting down, grounding and centering, and just opening myself up to spirit and opening my chakras and things like this, and making myself more aware, more spiritually aware. I'll turn this mirror, my great grandmother, this is her mirror, her hand mirror, and I will turn this shiny side up, if any spirits or whatnot want to come through, and I connect to them through that, so that I can see them or speak to them or hear them, see messages come through on it. Excuse me. What I'll do is I'll light each of the candles for Krishna and for Oshan, and I will light a stick of incense for them and place it in this urn. Following that, I usually do Krishna first. I will go through and say the Hare Krishna mantra once, one loop, and then I will do the same with the rosaries. I want to make it clear that this isn't the only time I say these chants. I don't just wake up in the morning, do devotion, and that's it for the day. All through my day, I find myself humming, Hare Krishna, or the rosary chant, or the Hail Mary will be over and over and over in my head. And I use these times to also connect with the deity when I'm doing relentless mundane things, vacuuming or sweeping, or I ask the gods to walk with me. I try to find something spiritual where it's lacking. Because I'm also a psychic medium by profession, I find that spirits are constantly coming to me. I don't stop. I don't stop connecting to spirit. I don't stop connecting to deity. This is just something more potent and more direct and forced. I'll also sit and I'll say a prayer to any other Catholic saints or Orisha that come to mind, followed by any extra prayers to Hecate, or who is the goddess who watches over me. And I might just say, if it's a full moon, I'll say a small prayer to Selene, or I don't know, I can't really think of anything. Off the top of my head, I probably should have planned this better. But I'll go through, and if it's a specific holiday, if it's, I'll adorn the shrine with something symbolic. If it's the birthday of an ancestor who I have a photograph of, I'll put that on the altar. I don't usually keep things. My family's sort of not that sort of people. It was very off chance that I even got a hold of this mirror, so it's a very treasured item. I do a lot of other things, things that are personal to me that I don't want to share throughout my day and in the evenings and things like that. But basically, it's all just connecting to deity or connecting to spirit and trying to find that spiritual side in mundane life. I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Goodbye. Blessed be.